Barnyard. So we have another houseplant video. Here we have the Euphorbia Trigona. This is just the normal Euphorbia Trigona, not the Euphorbia Trigonia rubra. You can see the beautiful light and dark green pattern, almost reptilian-like or serpent-like. And I do not believe it's considered variegation. I think it's just the natural, normal pattern of the plant. Now, euphorbias, although many, upon a first glance at this guy, you'd think it's a cactus, but it's not. It's actually a type of succulent, even though it has spines or thorns like cacti. It is not a cactus, it is a succulent. And I bought this 11 days ago at a local nursery here in Santa Rosa, California. It was a little pricey, $30, but it's pretty good size. You can see, I'd say this taller guy to the left is 2 hands height, a little bit more. But, oh, there's a fly on that one. So after I bought this, I noticed some immediate growth, which was super exciting, and it made me just super happy that I bought this. And I'll show you the growth. So this guy down here, you can see this little branch coming out. I think it looks like it's going to be a whole new, a whole new euphorbia. It's not going to be an arm or anything. That's what I think. So that sprouted after I bought it, which was only 11 days ago. I think I noticed that maybe a day or two after. And this little arm over here just popped right out. So I took that as a sign that this plant was meant to come to our home. For some reason, there's a pesky fly there. But you can see that this is a gorgeous plant. And you may notice that these spines are kind of maroon colored. They have this beautiful maroon coloration to them. Now, as they get older, you'll see that they'll turn to like a dark brown / black. But when they're newer and fresher, they have this beautiful maroon color. And it's just a beautiful plant. This is my first euphorbia ever. And so far, I am thrilled with it. I am surprised by the rapid growth. Like I said, I've only had this plant 11 days. And these lime green tips, let me move that shadow. These lime green tips, so probably this top inch. Let me show you the other one. Probably about that much is new growth that has happened here in my home. It was not like that. It was kind of topped off at the darker green, and then it just started stretching upwards, and I thought that is great. You can tell here this new growth on the tips of the arms. Oh, let me see. Okay, so you can see there we go. You can see the brand new leaves up there, the brand new soft leaves that are coming out, the itty bitty baby spines that are poking out, and that is an excellent sign. So I'm super happy with this. Interestingly, whenever I buy a plant, either before, during, or after I buy one, I love doing research about them, and for some reason I couldn't find as much material as I expected on these guys. So I figured I'd make my own video. See all this lime green on the tips of the arms and where the fly is? That's all new growth. There. So since this is a succulent, succulents aren't known for rapid growth and rapid change. Since I did see this happen in a matter of only 11 days, I was super happy. You can see these beautiful leaves. Once these leaves have been here for a while, they will dry and wither and fall off. And then you just get the straight cactus, like you see there at the bottom where the leaves have already fallen off. See here, oh, ow, pricked me. Here you can see the leaves are dry and they're falling off. So, there it is. And when I bought him, he was leaning that way. We have a lot of leaning going on here in this house. So, what I did, this is actually not his spot. I just put him right here because there's direct morning light coming through the windows. I'll show you. Sorry for my dirty floors. The plants get them dirty. But typically he lives right there next to my gardenia bush, which is next to the fig and the orchid. So he's right here in the same window as them. And the fog is still burning off here in Santa Rosa, but you can see that direct light is coming through. It's just not that bright yet, but soon it will have bright direct light, like on those fig tree leaves. And so that's why I put that here. So it does get bright morning light, which is the soft white light. You know, it's not the hot afternoon light, and it seems to be doing very well. And so since this was leaning, when I brought it home, you can tell that it's leaning to the left. I faced it leaning away from the window so that it would start growing back towards the window, and it is up here at the top. But it's not really growing towards the window, it's just growing upwards, which is what I want. I'm trying to balance the leaning out. But I actually kind of like the leaning because it reminds me of a snake or an eel or something. So I'm kind of okay if it leans left, right, left, right, left, right. I'm expecting this guy to continue growing as fast as it has. So I think that'll be cool to just have it go up and up and up and up and up. This big, beautiful, tall snake. So that's it. That is the Euphorbia Trigona, also known as the African milk tree. And I just wanted to make a video on that. If you have any questions, please leave them below. I'd be happy to answer them and help anyone else who either has a euphorbia right now or is considering getting one. Overall, I highly recommend this plant. I think it is a beautiful statement plant, or statement piece. And eventually, when I have more time, I will get a big beautiful pot for this, probably a terracotta, something rustic looking, something to contrast the brilliant green. And I think that would look gorgeous as a centerpiece, maybe on my dining room table, maybe on my desk, up against the statement wall, because these plants, I mean, they make a statement. Whether you want them to or not, whether that's what you're looking for, they make a statement all on their own. And that's why I like it. It's kind of like, wow, look at that plant. So I highly recommend this to anyone who might be considering getting one. I would say they are very low maintenance, surprisingly rapid growth. And since I did buy this 11 days ago, I've watered it once, several days ago. Well, I bought it 11 days ago. Probably 4 days ago I watered it. I give it a nice, soaking, made sure all the soil got wet. And I'm not expecting to water it anytime soon, maybe in 2 more weeks or so. So it doesn't take a lot of water. You definitely don't want to overwater it. That's what I've heard. But yeah, I highly recommend this guy. Alright, leave questions and comments below. Thank you. Have a good day.